I'm doing a GOAT format challenge where I'll be giving away up to $2,000 to charity. Why? How? Allow me to explain. Library FTK is one of my favorite decks in GOAT format, but sadly it seems to be one of everyone else's least favorite decks in GOAT format. So to celebrate our 2,000 subscribers, I decided to create a challenge where everyone wins even when my opponents lose on turn 1. Here are the rules. First, I'm going to be playing 10 matches on Dueling Books GOAT format ladder, and then for each game that I FTK with Reversal Quiz, $100 goes to charity. If my opponent concedes on turn 1 before I activate Reversal Quiz, only $50 goes to charity. And then for each game that I win after turn 1, $10 goes to charity. So let's dive into the first match, and then I'll tell you about the charity that I'm supporting today. Alright everyone, let's see how this first match goes. Looks like we're going second, which does make it a little harder to FTK. And yeah, our opponent has set some cards here. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. Unless this upstart draws us into something really nutty, we're not going to FTK. So yeah, this is not an FTK hand, but this is a very strong non-FTK hand because we have Cyberjar level limit. The good news here is that our Cyberjar is going to resolve here. And Cyberjar, again, it's not an FTK card, but it is one of these cards that kind of just wins you the game like 100% of the time if it resolves. So, like, more than likely here, you know, we've got like 1,000 cards in hand, so unless our opponent, you know, sets up some sort of lock, we're just going to kill him on turn 2. So, yeah, we're on off here. We got Trunade. And yeah, that DMOC doesn't trigger here because Call is Chain Link 2. And yeah, we don't have a second library in the grave. If we did, we could just do the old multiple library combo. So yeah, this is pretty much gonna be a turn 2 win here. You know, we got to fight for that $10, guys. You know what they say, $10 is $10. So yeah, we repro for the Trunade. This Trunade is basically better than a Pot of Greed here. And yeah, at this point we just need to get ourselves down to less than 500 so the Quiz Pendant combo can kill him. But we're well on our way here. Well on our way, down to 17, down to 700. We just need to go Convulsion Oath down to 500. There we go, down to 500, guys. And then, yeah, we're just gonna draw. Okay, the last card at X is Spell, and we win. So we are going second again. And yeah, we're going for this neat little sort of card destruction premature burial combo. So we do have the old double library combo here. He does call for Jinzo, but that doesn't really do anything. In fact, him having a Jinzo in play here might actually make it easier for us to kill him, just because we can attack into his Jinzo for battle damage to reduce our life points if we need to. And yeah, we're just gonna card destruction again. And yeah, I mean, at this point, with double library in play, 4 cards in hand, like, it's over. So we're probably gonna collect our $100 here. The good news is, even though in game 1 we didn't win on turn 1, our opponent did let us go through the full combo, so that probably means he'll let us go through the full combo here too. So hopefully we pick up the big 100 instead of just the 50. So yeah, I did side in this DD capsule. I think I sided out like a Toon World for it or something, or maybe a Cyberjar. I don't know. But yeah, we're going off here. And I also brought in Swords of Concealing Light just in case our opponent went like Stein for Bolter. But in this case, the Swords of Concealing Light actually let us reduce our life to 200 and then combo off with Quiz Pendants. That was pretty cool. So yeah, first match is over. We got the $110. The charity that I'm going to benefit today is the APOPO, and this organization does 2 things that are great to help less fortunate people living in third world countries. Their main mission is to train rats, and these rats actually have an even better sense of smell than dogs, and they use this sense of smell to sniff out landmines and also sniff out tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is one of the most deadly diseases in these third world countries, even though we don't really have it in places like America and Europe. But I really want to talk about the landmines, actually. So the country that I live in, Cambodia, is the most landmined country in the world. And most of these mines were put there in the 80s by the United States, the country that I'm a citizen of. So for me to donate to this organization to help clear out some landmines, I think is a really great thing for someone like me to do, to help right past wrongs and also make the place that I live a little safer, both for me and the natives that live here. All right, let's jump into the second match. We are going second again. That's never what we like to see. Oh, this would be such a great hand if we're going first. Still might be a good hand because we do have the premature for the library. So yeah, Tune Table plus Convulsion, very good combo because we can manipulate the top card of our deck to find the best card. And our opponent conceded almost immediately, so we did pick up the $50. Unfortunately, we're not gonna FTK this game because Tiger pretty much guarantees you won't FTK. But we did have the level limit library combo to block some damage, and we have Trunade. So yeah, let's see how it goes. We're gonna set Trunade and reload, and we've got Convulsion Oath. So and we got the second Oath. So yeah, I mean, he probably should have used that Dust earlier. That's just a misplay on his part. But yeah, I think we're just gonna win on turn 2. Pick up the $10, and this will be a $60 match. So yeah, and in a second here, he's gonna start asking about, hey, do you have an out to the Wombat? I do remember this part where he's like, oh, you can't kill my Wombat. I'm like, no, I actually can't. It's very easy to kill the Wombat. To the point where I'd even say, if you have Wombat in your side deck, don't even bring it in against Library FTK. Like, it's basically just a 1600 vanilla. The card does actual nothing. So yeah, so we're just gonna win here. We've got a billion cards in hands. For the record, the out to the Wombat is you just premature burial a Thunder Dragon and just go Thunder Dragon attack. That's all you have to do. It's really, really simple, guys. So yeah, he realized it. He was, I think, not very happy about this match, but we picked it up and got that $60. All right, on to the third match. Let's see. It looks like we're going second again. Going second again. You can't have that. This is kind of an interesting hand here because we have a lot of ways to shuffle for Convulsion of Nature. Luckily, this Zombrea does nothing against us. It's basically just a vanilla. So yeah, he's gonna Solemn our reload, and then we know he's drawing another Solemn. So this could be a long game. And we see Elemental Hero Sparkman. So yeah, we just failed to find, shuffle our deck again. We do draw a level limit. He Solemns our Trunade, and then we level limit his guys to defense. But he had his own Trunade, and he beat us. Shit, so we didn't win anything. E-Heroes Counter Library confirmed? E-Heroes Counter Library? Get your E-Heroes out, guys. But yeah, looks like we're not gonna FTK this game either. We're just gonna be, doing a little grinding, I think, here. Just trying to find the Convulsion with the Oath. He rings our guy. It's interesting, he let us draw a couple of cards and then ringed our guy, which I just think is a mistake. But yeah, we've got the Cyberjar, which is pretty much like an instant win against, really against anything. Anytime you resolve a Cyberjar, you're just almost guaranteed to win because it's just a draw 5. It's like 2.5 Pot of Greeds. And 2.5 Pot of Greeds for one card is pretty good as it turns out. So yeah, we got a billion cards in hand, so I think we're gonna win here. We are not gonna FTK, obviously. This is turn 3 or something. But yeah, we got the old double library. One of my favorites. Do we have... We don't have a third library. Oh, we got one on top of our deck. We might go for the triple library. Oh, baby, a triple. So yeah, the main thing that we have to do here is just get down to 200 life points or whatever. Yeah, we're down to 12. We just need to use 2 more oaths, which we're gonna do. And yeah, that's game. So it's 1-1. We're going second for game 3. So let's see if this E-Hero deck is gonna counter us again. So yeah, we got Solemn and Torrential on both of our libraries on our first turn. So no FTK this turn. I will say, like, Breaker is just randomly annoying, because now it's like I can't level limit, I can't do something like Convulsion Pass. So yeah, we just gotta try to draw some good cards off this card destruction. We got Thunder Dragon Graceful. Hadn't used any Thunder Dragons yet, so yeah, we're gonna have a 6-card hand to work with, 1900 life. So we're not gonna be able to pay too much for the oaths, but you know, we'll try to do what we can. Yeah, we got Convulsion Double Oath. We got Convulsion Triple Oath. And we got Potty Greed, so it's looking pretty good for us now. We got 2 more libraries in our deck. You don't necessarily need library to go off, right? Because you can put Black Pendant on your opponent's guy. Which is what we do here. And yeah, that was game. We didn't draw through our whole deck. We just paid enough life, put the pendant on our opponent's guy, you know, feathered a spell to the top of our deck, went Quiz Call Spell. You can win that way too. So yeah, close to 1, and we got $20. All right, we're moving on to match 4. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see, do we get to go? Oh, we finally get to go first. And this looks like not an FTK hand. Oh, and we get duoed, so we're not off to the... Oh man, we're really not off to a good start. We just don't FTK and our opponent discards 3. So yeah, we're just gonna try to stall here with library, but still not going so well, so I'm not too hopeful about this one. I will say I think after we play 5 matches here, to give you guys a little bit of a break and actually talk a little about the deck, because I know some people might not understand entirely how the deck works. So yeah, after match 5, started at the midway point, I will go over the deck list briefly. But yeah, we concede there, but it's fine. It's just game 1, right? You know, we can still FTK games 2 and 3 and win $100. So this looks pretty good. You know, we got a reload. You know, we're gonna reload for 6. So that's pretty good. We got, what, 29 cards in our deck? So yeah, we're just gonna do a little Trunade action. And we do get the Convulsion. And we have Trunade. So this, I'm hopeful about this. Yeah, we got 2 Trunade. So we're definitely gonna FTK. It's just a question of whether we'll pick up the 100 or our opponent will concede early and let us only get 50. Hopefully he's a good sport. But yeah, we are going off. We are going off. So yeah, he hasn't conceded yet, so I'm hopeful. Hasn't conceded yet. Yeah, we're even gonna go for the double library. I always love the multi-library combos. It's such overkill, but I love it. So yeah, we're gonna draw some cards. Part of what you do with Convulsion is, like, depending on what the top card of your deck is, you might, like, draw from the top or the bottom. That was kind of what I was doing there. I knew that, like, the top card of my deck was Toon World, so I just didn't activate Convulsion, drew a few from the bottom. Or is that the top? I don't know. You get the idea, hopefully. So yeah, he did not concede. So we won the 100. It is 1-1. We have won $100 from this guy. He sent 3 back rows. So yeah, we decided to not go for the FTK there. You know, we got torrential, then we said, hey, I got another library. It's fine. I ain't scared. So yeah, I put 3 counters, draw a card. He's gonna dust our guy. And yeah, we're just gonna activate some Toon Worlds. You know, Trunade still kind of does its thing there. And we are gonna reload, and yeah, I mean, after that Potty Greed, it's looking pretty good for us. And yeah, Spell Reproduction for Potty Greed, very important combo in this deck. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna win. It wasn't an FTK, but you know, we win the match, get $110 for charity. I'm happy about that. We'll take it. We'll take it. So yeah, we're paying life isn't gonna be an issue. We're easily gonna get down to 100 here. It looks like. So yeah, we go to 100. Just gonna draw the rest of our deck, leave ourselves with one card, and then we know it's a spell. Boom, Pendant Quiz. All right, good games. On to the 5th match here. We are 4-0 so far, won $300, so not too bad for 4 matches. This looks like an okay hand, but you know it's not an FTK, I think. You know, we opened double Toon World with the Toon Table, so. Not off to too great of a start here, but you know, maybe the top card will be good. Yeah, we'll just set library, try to block hit. Didn't work out for us. And we're getting attacked for game. We got attacked for game by a bunch of ritual guys. Rituals counter library confirmed. Rituals counter library. All right, let's see. Oh, this doesn't look like too great of a hand. So hopefully he doesn't kill us. He's getting a masked beast. 3,200 attack. Pot of Greed is good. Reload is also very good. This hand could really use a reload. So we set the Giant Trunade, because that's a very good card. We want to keep that. So what do we do now? Oh yeah, get back Pot of Greed. Spell Repro for Pot of Greed. That's a good one. And now we've got Convulsion Double Oath with a Trunade set. So yeah, hopefully this is good enough. You know, we don't have the library yet, but you can just kind of draw a bunch of cards here. You know, you don't necessarily need the library to draw cards. So yeah, each Trunade here is basically a Pot of Greed. There's an actual Pot of Greed. So let's see. Are we gonna win here? Are we gonna win? I mean, we are gonna draw 3 more. So there's the library, summon the library, activate Oath. Oh yeah, then there's the Trunade. So yeah, once we get that Trunade, it's, you know, pretty much just going through the motions. Our opponent does seem to be letting us go off, you know. So we don't FTK this game, but maybe game 3 he will let us do the full combo. And this could be another 110 match. So yeah, we just need to draw all of our monsters so that we can, you know, be able to go for the quiz combo and know that the top card of our deck is a spell. So yeah, he's not too happy about the length, but he didn't concede. Oh, this is a really good hand. We got Upstart Charity, Convulsion Oath. I think this could definitely be an FTK hand. And usually these ritual decks, like, don't play a ton of, like, scary back rows. You know, maybe he runs Solemn, but that's, like, about it, you know? Oh, okay, he's got the MST. So yeah, this is not an FTK hand, but, you know, we do have the level limit to slow him down. And he says he has no response, so yeah, we just use Toon Table to shuffle our decks that we'd be guaranteed to draw the Trunade next turn. And yeah, he's using the Tsukiyomi Sonic Bird combo to add a ritual spell every turn. We don't really care about that. We know he's drawing Heavy Storm next turn, so we gotta go for the combo now. We can't just let him Heavy Storm us. So yeah, there's the library. And he just conceded. So yeah, I think that was a $20 match. We won 2 games, both on turn 2 or turn 3, something like that. So I do want to talk about the deck briefly. We're maxing out on pretty much everything. Everything here is really a 3 of here with a few exceptions. We only play 1 Pendant, 1 Quiz. Those are the 2 combo pieces. You really only need 1 of each. And we go with this combo because, you know, Pendant, you can combo with Trunade to repeatedly activate in order to put counters on library. So it's both like a combo piece and a combo enabler. And then our other win con is a spell, which means we can discard it to spell reproduction. We play 2 Toon Worlds with 3 Toon Table of Contents, of course. The reason that we play 2 Toon Worlds is, 1, we always want to make sure this has something to search out. And paying life in this deck is really important. A lot of times, if you aren't able to FTK, it's because you're not able to pay enough life points. So to make sure that you are able to pay enough life points, we do run the Toon World and the Premature Burial. And as far as the side goes, most of this doesn't really get brought in too much. Against the back row heavy decks, you do side in Heavy Storm when you're going second. Against decks that play problem monsters like Cyberstein or maybe even King Tiger Wangu, we can bring in Swords of Concealing Light to flip their guy face down and let us combo off. Against decks that play Geometria, we usually will side in the Mass Driver with the rest of the Mass Driver loot package. We take out our old WinCon, put this in instead. And sometimes different dimension capsule can come in too in order to help you FTK. Sometimes when you're going in first, you maybe just side out Cyberjar, side in different dimension capsule, and increase your FTK rate slightly. And Messenger of Peace, that comes in against decks that play all big monsters. So I don't bring it in against Warriors because they play Donzalug and Mystic Swordsman level 2, but I do like it against things like Gravekeepers, or even that weird E-Hero deck that played like a bunch of Sparkmans. That's how the deck works. The main deck is pretty standard at this point. I think like 90% of Library FTK players play this main. You don't really use the side too much, but we've got a few cards to help us out just in case we need them. All right, let's see how this one goes. Looks like we're going second, but this hand seems pretty okay, and we're playing against water. That's kind of interesting. And yeah, we manipulate top of our deck, upstart into the library. Kind of again, this is a classic Convulsion Toon World combo. And we're just gonna see how many cards we can draw. Got the Oath. Gonna reload. Library has 2 counters, and we draw like the perfect 2 cards off of our reload. I guess he was glitched a little here, so it's gonna take him a while to return these back rows to Trunade, but we're just gonna go off. You know, paying life shouldn't be an issue this game, and we've got plenty of cards, so this is just gonna be an FTK. Let's see if he quits out or not. So yeah, get the second library. Gonna go for the old multi-library combos. And we're gonna premature this Cyberjar. And having Cyberjar attack the Mother Grizzly for 100 battle damage could be relevant in terms of paying life. And of course, the level limit doesn't switch Cyberjar to defense. We're just trying to draw the rest of our deck. Go down to 500. So we activate the Oath and go down to 6. Cyberjar attacks, we go down to 5, and then boom. FTK picked up the 100. Let's go. So yeah, game 2, our opponent goes first. This looks like a pretty solid hand. And let's see if he's gotten out to this library. So here we're gonna draw. And we've got some continuous spells in Trunade, so you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're gonna draw some cards. And we've got the Convulsion for our Oath. And he quits. If he'd stayed in it, we would have won 200, but since he quit out second game, we picked up 150. On to our next match. Looks like we are going second. This is okay. We've got Library, Upstart, and Reload with Thunder Dragons. That's pretty good. If he doesn't have an out to this library, I think there's a good shot of FTKing. He does have the ring for the library. And we know he's going to draw Raigeki Break next turn off this Convulsion, so, you know, we'll just say go. And here, every turn, we can see what he's drawing off this Convulsion, which is pretty cool. So we can be like, hey, the next card isn't a threat, we can just pass. So we just kind of draw pass for a little bit. Here, though, we just decide to try to go off. Since we do see we have this library on top, we're going to go boom, draw the library, reload. And yeah, try to put some spell counters on this library here and kill our opponent. So yeah, we'll repro for the Trunade. The Trunade here is basically a pot of greed, right? And we got another True Nade, so that's looking pretty good to me. And our opponent agrees, and he just quits. So we got the non-FTK, won the $10. This is actually a wonderful hand. But again, he might have the out to library. Here he lets us draw, but does ring our library. So no FTK for us. We do see our opponent is drawing Solemn Judgment next turn. So, yeah, we probably just want to try to go off here before he draws that Solemn, and he quits, so we picked up the 20. Alright, looks like we're going second. We're not winning these, are we? Not these RPSs. This is a great hand. We got Pot and Charity, got Convulsion, Double Oath. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Feeling pretty good about this one. Yeah, and we got the True Nade. So yeah, we're just gonna True Nade, and I'm pretty hopeful. Pretty hopeful. We got the reload in case at some point our hand becomes dead. So yeah, I think this is gonna be FTK. We see the Sork on top, so he's probably running some sort of Chaos deck, which is a really good matchup for Library. And yeah, we got the True Nade. So that True Nade is just a draw 3. So yeah, this game's looking like it's over. And if our opponent doesn't concede, we're just going to get the... he conceded. He conceded. Alright, so he just picked up the 50 because he got the early concession. But yeah, our opponent is going first now. Oh, this hand is okay. We got a level limit to slow him down a little bit. So yeah, we'll just say go. He's gonna draw more cards. That's fine. We don't really care how many cards he draws. Alright, I guess he's just gonna attack us for 300. That's totally okay. And yeah, we're just gonna try to find this library. Oh, he's got Duo though. He's got Duo and he's got MST and he's got Book to Duo us again. That is not good. I'm not too hopeful about this one. And he quits, I guess. Yeah, I think he would have won that game if he didn't quit, but I guess we'll take it, you know? We'll take it. All right, everyone, we're in the home stretches. Only 2 matches left, and we get to go first for this one. Yay for us. So here we got a couple options. We could try to reload, go for the FTK. Instead, I decided to just set Cyberjar. Turns out to maybe not be the best idea, as he did have the Mystic Swordsman for the Cyberjar. We didn't know he was on Warriors, though, so... what can you do? You know, better late than never. We got some great cards off this reload. And so, yeah, we'll see if he has an out to this or not. So, yeah, everything seems to be going through. Gonna try to, you know, manipulate the top card of our deck for Toon Table. And now we'll draw. And he just concedes. He concedes. We win on turn 2. Take the $10. On to next game. We do have that Heavy Storm going second. Decided to bring that in. The rest of our hand isn't super amazing, but we'll get rid of both Toon Worlds. Try to draw some more cards. And take 3,400. That's a lot of damage. And yeah, we're gonna try to reload, find something good. And this is smart on his part, try to MST these cards. He knows that they're good cards. And yeah, he just crosses out our guy, attacks us for game. That happens sometimes, you know, what can you do? But it's game 3, we're going first. We got a pretty good hand, I think. So let's draw a card. Oh, that Graceful is amazing. The Thunder Dragon is also amazing. So yeah, I think we're gonna go off. Hopefully he just lets us go through the combo. But you know, you never really know. He did not let us go through the combo, so we pick up the 60 for that match. And we're on to the last match. Last match, let's go. Maybe try to pick up another 100, 200 bucks for charity. We are going first, which is always good. We got that old T-Drag Toon Table combo to manipulate the top card. So yeah, we're just gonna say go. No FTK this time. But all our opponent's doing is attacking us with the Dekochi, which isn't super scary, right? So yeah, we're just gonna set the True Nade and reload. And let's see what we get. Oh, we are off to a good start. Except he has the Wing Blast. This is kind of a weird interaction. The Wing Blast Makes Convulsion go on top, then the deck flips. And we're gonna get attacked for some damage. Unfortunately, we are not drawing anything off these oaths. We're just gonna try to keep activating them, hopefully get something good. And we're just whiffing. And we whiff some more. And yeah, that's game. We lose game 1. But we can still FTK games 2 and 3. And this looks like quite a good hand. Quite a good hand going first. So I think we could FTK this one. It's just a question of whether or not our opponent concedes. All right, let's go. Let's go. And yeah, our hand's not that great, but you know, we got reload and we set feather just in case we need feather for pot of greed, I guess. And yeah, we got Churnade. Churnade's good. Got another Churnade on top. So yeah, this is just FTK. This is just FTK right here. Got the old double library. The library stays in play. Gonna feather for Churnade. Gonna get the third library. Look at those libraries. Just look at them. Look at how awesome they are. So yeah, just gotta pay some more life. That's all we gotta do, and then the game's over. So yeah, we'll activate, I don't know, what, 3 more oaths, go to 400? Oh no, Oath Toon World, that works too. And yeah, that's game. Our opponent did let us FTK, so we got the 100. We got the 100. Let's get another 100. That'll be a good way to finish things off. He does shoot, sees no monsters, but he plays the frag to stop us from FTKing. And yeah, I kind of remember this game. Here he attacks us for a bunch of damage, and then just doesn't use Breaker, which is like a huge mistake. If he just Breakered one of our cards, I think he might even win this game. But, you know, he didn't. Sometimes people don't really know the matchup, and they will misplay against this deck, you know? It's just a thing that happens. So yeah, we got Library, we got Toon Table, we got Churnade. It's looking pretty good for us. We don't have too much life points left for Oath, but I think we should be able to draw our whole deck, right? And he just quit. So yeah, we picked up the 110 on that last match. We were 10-0 in matches, guys. Our grand total was $720, so it's time to pay the piper. If you want to donate to the APOPO yourself, the link is in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed watching these matches and seeing how my opponents reacted to the deck. Thanks for your support, everyone.